Okay, how to invent a time machine? Now, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm laughing a little. This does sound a little comical, but I think it is possible to build a time machine. But okay, the first thing, it's a long process. It's the time machine plan that you're not just going to obtain a time machine. You make a wood engine. Okay, you just buy an engine. You could use an engine, but you're trying to make this cheap. Okay, I don't know much about this, but you could easily online the things. You could take maybe like the front or the block of an engine, carve it out of wood. Making it smaller would be good. Make an engine out of wood. Take aluminum. I would do cans. Put it over the engine so it's airtight and it doesn't burn the engine. And then you could use gasoline or lighter fluid in a spark mechanism for. I was thinking of putting a lighter on there, and then the lighter sparks, and you could, the engine. You're gonna have to understand an engine. I think this is possible. I never heard of people doing this, carving metal machine shop, carving it out of wood. I heard of it, but I really believe. So this is just a theory right now that you could make an engine out of wood in aluminum cans. Then it spins around a crank. All you have to do is get an alternator and battery. And you have electricity. From there, you can make an R2 bot, R2D2 kind of bot, where it cuts, and the robot is programmed to make more robots out of wood, carve them out, and then maybe they could come back to you. Maybe they could come back to you, and then you could fill in the gaps, or maybe the robots can construct a factory line in the thing. You can make a camera. That's a little harder. Just look stuff up like that. Get into robot science. So you make the robot, and then the robots multiply. You get more and more and more and more robots. You can make bats that find outlets outside and take electricity. And I was thinking Bigfoot because I thought Bigfoot was a werewolf. Bigfoot goes around the neighborhoods and and takes the cans. And if you have 100 Bigfoots and he collects a pound a day, that's 100 pounds. That's like over $100 a day, making and then creating the spectrum. Put one robot here, here, here. That's so hard. That's like a GPS. Whatever you want to do with the computer, eventually get to space. You get to space. You make that colony of robots take all the energy from space. I don't know if it's true you could take anti-gravity and make an engine. I think it would be easy to get to the end of the universe. You create an electromagnetic spectrum at the universe of the universe. You have the whole universe as a robot, as a computer. If you take that spectrum, same as AM and FM signals, like a satellite, a metal, electronic, if you find the element into the universe, you could take the end of the universe, and the universe is alive, so the universe does have a memory that it self-consciously remembers everything. I think if you could take the universe, turn it into a computer, and then it expands. So that's how it works. It's infinite, but it expands bigger and bigger and bigger. So you could reset the universe, and all the numbers will go back. And due to there's always less, no matter what, all the numbers go back. But oh yeah, here's what you do: you create a GPS thing. Okay, let me explain this. It's like getting a computer and then moving it, and then okay, this point, this point, this point, and you have the robots that can go to any point. But that's not, or a radar spectrum, and if you could get the end of the universe, cut it up with the radar thing. I'm a little confused with this, but cut it up and you add CRISPR. This is the wine to vinegar effect. You could do it to blood too. You could change your blood. You could change your DNA. You could. I don't know what happens. People don't try it. Nobody ever tried it with CRISPR. Clone editing genes. You could change your DNA, and but if you add the CRISPR and glue together the tachyon particles or whatever, the particles of the universe that's within the spectrum, if you bring it out there, it'll emit the universe will turn into a computer, and you could do whatever you want. You could turn into a Ninja Turtle. Just change the numbers. All right.